recording. Do we want to switch?
I don't know.
I don't really care.
Okay.
Do we want to switch? Are we just lazy? Alright, cool.
I don't think it's that big of a problem.
No.
It's not.
Okay.
That's
so-
it. That's how we're gonna start. Welcome back, guys. This is I Hate My Voice,
Episode 2.
episode 2. We made it.
Ooh.
Not just a one-hit wonder.
Yeah. And we decided to film episode 2 because people actually listened, which was surprising.
Yeah, and hopefully you continue to listen too as we
Yeah.
continue this adventure. I think I would call it an adventure.
Yeah. And
It
the
really
start
is.
was definitely an adventure.
Oh
There's
yeah,
no doubt about
yeah,
that.
yeah, definitely. We'll just see where it takes us. We just want to say a big thank you to all of you guys for listening, tuning in. This sounds like it just sounds so stereotypical. Like, you know what I mean? It's
yeah.
like every
well,
YouTube
it
video.
sounds like you're saying this to like millions of people. It's like, thank you to my fans.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here without you. And it's like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
got like 100 views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, which
Maybe,
is
like,
great.
2 people watched the whole thing. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
guessing.
don't. Well, with the amount of watch hours, I think we had like 17 watch
Actual
hours.
It was just me, like, listening to it. It was just us listening to it
Oh
again
my
and
God.
again.
I listened to that first podcast like 4 times.
You also had to edit it, though, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I went through it once, just for fun, and then went through to edit it, and then
Mhm.
I went through it on YouTube when it was uploaded. So, yeah. But I was like, I'm gonna be happy if like 20 people watch it, and we surpassed that. So,
Yeah,
pretty happy.
Yay.
yeah.
One thing I
That's
do have to
exciting.
say is that I'm so loud. Like, listening back to that was painful, because I'm just so loud.
You don't have to, like,
so I'm
make-
trying to be really quiet.
You don't have to be really quiet. I think you should
But
just be...
it's so annoying.
It's not... You just gotta,
It's
like,
like
let go.
you're like
Just let
listening
go.
for Harrison and Amy, and then Mika is just like, hey! You know? It's like,
You're gonna have fun
annoying.
editing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So thank you very much. We appreciate it, and we did actually do. We took some questions from you guys, and I think we're just gonna. Do we want to answer them now?
Yeah,
Let's do
I think
that.
let's just jump right into it.
Do you wanna? Do you wanna like?
I put my phone over there, so
Okay, you can just
You
use
can-
my phone if you,
you can pull it up if you want.
want. Yeah.
Do you want to use my phone? Because do you want
Okay.
to like charge your phone?
I
I
yeah.
know you
yeah.
were.
That's probably good.
Okay. So, are we just going in order of like submission?
Yeah.
Sure.
That sounds
Whatever
like a good
you- yeah.
idea.
Okay, so the first one is from It's.Shadi, aka Ahmed, and he asked, do you think it's fair that Brescia grants women $2,000 when entering their uni?
So, I actually talked to him about that, and it's really interesting. He thinks that it's not like equal right. Like you can't. Let's just.
I don't really
Yeah.
know what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
No,
I don't really
I thought no.
so
we
get
don't.
it.
Let's just
I'm-
cut this part right now.
Cut this question out.
Or yeah.
Sorry, Ahmed, we have no context. Like,
We'll just, like,
yeah.
shout him out
Yeah.
real
Go
quick.
follow him. Well, yeah.
I think yeah.
Put him link in the description. Okay, and then Erica Butler, which is Erica with 2 A's and Butler with 2 R's. That's just so you guys know for her Instagram handle.
Okay.
She asked McNiff attendance question from 2 days ago. And it's, if you're having a dinner party and you can invite 3 people, dead or alive, who would you pick?
Oh, that's a good question. Aim, do you want to start?
Oh, no.
No?
I don't.
Do you have like anybody in mind?
Well, I already answered this for attendance
Okay,
question.
so how about you go first?
It was a pretty bad answer though. I kind of want to switch it, but I said Tom Holland.
Well, you can switch it now.
Yeah,
You
you
don't
Yeah.
have
You
Oh,
okay.
well, I'll say my original answer. So I
Okay.
said Tom Holland because he's great. And I said Michelle Obama because she's great. And I said Bill Nye because that would be so fun.
Just all 3 of them in the same room.
Yeah. You don't have to
That's
pick
a
like
really interesting comment. Wait, who
I
did you
know.
say? Michelle Obama, Bill Nye, and Tom Holland?
Yeah.
That's an interesting
I know.
choice.
Yeah.
I
very-
definitely changed.
But why Tom Holland?
I love Tom
Why?
Holland.
Like,
I'm
he's-
like in love with Tom Holland.
Okay, well, that's interesting.
You know?
Yeah, he's like, I just feel
He's
like
really good at acting. Have you guys watched The Impossible?
no.
It's a movie he acted
Oh,
in when
yeah,
he was
I
like
know, yeah,
a wee
he's-
bab. Not really. He was probably like 13 or 14. But I was like, whoa, you're good at acting. Because you can't really tell from like Marvel movies. No offense.
Yeah.
But
no.
like, yeah.
Yeah. For me, I don't know. That's like, it would definitely be Donald Glover. So,
Yeah.
if you guys don't know, I'm a really, 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 really big Donald Glover / Childish Gambino fan. So he would definitely be one of those people. I don't know who else like really inspires me. I actually have a list of people. I think there's this comedian named Hassan Minaj. He's super funny, and he's like one of the only like brown comedians ever. So like props to him. It's like, yeah, it's like a false sense of like, it feels like I can make it now into comedy. So like,
Oh, you
shout out
definitely
to him.
could.
Yeah.
This is me
I
trying to
don't
be motivating.
No, but yeah, so those are my two, and then I don't know who I'd pick for my third. I think Bill Nye is a solid choice. Bill Nye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was the only one in the class. Like, everyone picked Michelle Obama. Like, almost everyone picked Michelle Obama or
She's
Barack
a
Obama.
great human
For,
being.
like, good reasons, but,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Bill Nye. I mean,
Bill
I
Nye
actually,
is great.
my mom's, like, boyfriend's friend met Bill Nye and had a good conversation with him and said he's, like, super nice. So I was like, seems like a good choice.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Inspiring.
It's inspiring.
Do you want to go?
I honestly don't know. Like, I'm racking my brain over here trying to think.
Who's
and,
like
I
your
just can't.
who's your like number one icon or like somebody you like look up to?
Like,
Or you follow
favorite
him.
actor?
I don't even know.
Musician?
Like nobody that comes to mind.
You-
Like,
I can't
YouTuber.
even like think of anything right
who's
now.
your favorite artist right now?
That's such a hard question.
Just give us a couple. Like it doesn't even just spitball. Nobody. Like
I-
what about that guy that you were listening to acoustic covers like a week ago?
I
What about
listened to
Shane
that
Dawson?
Shane Dawson's pretty cool, I guess.
Oh, Jeffree Star.
Yeah.
That would be so interesting. I'm kind of intrigued by him. You know, just like
I'm just gonna steal both of those from you.
Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, and
Bill Nye.
So all three, basically. You're
Yeah.
stealing all three.
interesting.
Okay, great.
That's
Cool.
So
not
thank-
my real answer.
yeah.
but
All right,
that's
thank you,
all I'm gonna
Erica,
say.
for that wonderful question. I'm sorry, that sounded offensive. Adrian says, "What are your thoughts on prom, dances?" Sorry, my phone decided to do something. What are your thoughts on prom, dances, sports games, and do you consider them an essential high school experience? That's from A.J.Glazer.
That's a good question. Wait, so she's asking like, so she said proms, dances, and
And-
sports events?
And yeah, sports games. I think she's
Okay.
asking that because Oak Ridge doesn't do that.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like it's like super part of like the high school experience. Like I know that Oak Ridge is trying to do dances like this year. as
Are
well.
they?
Mhm.
Yeah, they're trying.
Really?
Because yeah, I'm part of
Mm.
FitRec and they're like trying to like incorporate it. They're trying to get dances back. And plus we got new like a principal and stuff. Like
Well,
new
considering
admin.
he like yells at students in the hallway.
I know, but they're kind of down for it apparently. But anyways,
Oh.
yeah, no, I feel like it's like super part of like high school culture, you know. Like I think it does
Mhm.
to a certain like extent like represent high school, and I think it's important and it's like fun. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I agree with that. I am super jealous that I don't get dances, especially because, as we all know, I used to live in Michigan, and like homecoming,
But
they
would
just
you go
had
to the
it.
dance? Like,
If I was still like that close with friends.
no. I'm
Oh,
talking like right
like,
now.
Now.
If we had a dance,
Oh,
actually we
yeah.
have a Halloween dance.
That
now.
does not count.
I know,
That
but-
does not count.
yeah,
People don't even wear clothes to that.
Yeah. No, but like, would you go?
You know, I was thinking of going to the Halloween dance, and then I forgot to
No, but
bring
not the
my-
Halloween dance.
Oh,
Let's say we
just-
like organize like a
It's just
or,
a dance?
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Because high school experience.
exactly.
So I
there
think
you
we
go.
should. But
There
yeah,
you
no,
go.
it makes me sad because in Michigan, like, they all have dances, and I just, like, scroll through, like, the millions and millions of Instagram posts.
Yeah, and same with like sports event. And I know like
Disappointing.
like Red Feather and things like that. It's like super overhyped, and then nobody watches the game, and then takes pictures like
Oh
behind
my
the
God.
bleachers. But like,
I went to a football game, the homecoming football game, I think, in Michigan last year, and every time they score a touchdown or something, they have, because their mascot's a hawk, they have a hawk just, like, screech through the speakers. I thought that was really funny, because if Oak Ridge did that, it'd literally be leaves just, like,
Just, like,
rustling.
rustling.
It'd be like, psh, psh, psh.
wrestling leaves. Yeah, that's funny. What about you, Amy?
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, I definitely wish we had dances and like that
School
sort of
events.
thing.
Yeah. Are we doing homecoming this year? I know we can do it because the lights we rented,
I don't
we couldn't
even
get
know.
them, which is like
I
so
don't,
sad.
I don't even know what's going on with that, to be honest. Whatever. Next question.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Adrian.
Adrian. We appreciate it.
Um.
Hit us with the next one. Let's pick up the pace.
Oh my
here.
god. Ours is very rushed. That's all we have to say.
I'm
So
not rushed. I'm just trying to bring back the energy. You know, I just feel like. All right, continue.
okay, that's like fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a spooky one. Jamie underscore Burke with 2 E's asks us if we have any spooky ghost stories / do we believe in ghosts / it's the spooky season. So
So I personally don't really have any spooky stories that I can think of right now at all. Like none of my houses were haunted, or like homes growing up were haunted. Nothing spooky.
no.
I just think I was never like exposed to spookiness.
I do believe in ghosts though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm 100% a believer.
I believe in ghosts.
100%.
Well, I used to like be a really strong advocate as a kid for ghosts. Or like that's definitely like nowadays I feel like nobody talks about them. Just I don't know why. Do you know what I mean? Like as a kid, like they're a lot more. I think it's like a generation thing, or like just the fact that like technology is more prominent. I don't know what that has to do with it, but I just feel like no, I just feel like it's just not as a big of a deal anymore. If that makes sense. But,
Yeah,
like
that's
I
fair.
believe in ghosts.
I
think they're
100%
cool.
believe in
Yeah.
ghosts.
Yeah, for sure.
I love the idea of ghosts.
Yeah.
I love the idea of like dying and then just coming back and like
Whoa.
Oh.
Let's talk about
just
it.
like just like
Yeah,
being
continue
able
on
to.
that.
No, what
to do that.
fascinates you about dying and then coming back? Would you want to be a ghost? Say you
I
had the choice.
100% would want to be a ghost.
Why?
Would
Why
you
would
want to
you
be
do
a
that?
ghost,
Cool.
or would you want to be like reincarnated?
Well, here's my theory. Is that you die, you become a ghost for like a couple centuries or whatever, but then you get reincarnated. Like it takes you like a hot minute. You're not just like dead.
Okay, I'm gonna
wait
challenge-
a day or
I'm gonna
two,
do- I'm gonna
and then you're
challenge you
reincarnated.
on your theory. But what makes you think that after centuries like of being a ghost, you just like randomly become
'Cause
reincarnated?
here's my idea.
Okay, go
Is
for
that so there's like what 7-8 billion people in the world,
it. Sure.
but there's like way more like souls than
Okay.
that. Like there's like billions and billions of souls.
Okay.
So then it takes a hot minute to like go through the line.
Okay.
That's my personal
kind
feeling.
Yeah.
Don't ask
but,
where I
that's
got
great.
That
it.
kinda makes
That's
sense.
just
No,
like
yeah,
what I
sure.
feel.
Okay,
know?
that's great. But like, do you guys have any like spooky stories? Because I really want to know now. Like, I don't have any.
I
I don't
really
have
wish I
any.
did.
My mom does.
Go for
she
it.
has a couple.
Yeah.
Bring her down.
Well, I know she like had this friend, and at her house they had like a goat head mounted on their wall because like
So
I
they're
don't
like
know,
Satanists.
their dad hunts, but
Oh.
the goat would wink.
Oh.
Ew,
Supposedly,
what?
allegedly,
Allegedly.
the ghost winked. Then my mom said another one of her friends' houses like you could like hear footsteps and like banging and like whatever as if there was like a little leprechaun living in it and in the attic.
Oh.
But then she was talking, either she was or her friend was talking to another person at a bar, and they were talking about it, and they both had the same experiences and lived in the same house.
Mm.
So unless it was
Ooh.
just like the structure, but also could be haunted.
I just remembered. I do sort of have like a, it's not like nothing really happened. But in grade 7, I went to Ottawa for our end of year trip, and we ended up going to this like, this is where they used to hang people, but they turned into a hotel where you can stay the night.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Love
it's in
it.
Ottawa. It's super sick, and they take you up, and then you walk up the stairs, and they take you to death row where they're literally like hanging people, and they were just telling how like, the doors would just close on people, and then they would get stuck there for like an hour, just chilling.
Yeah,
But it was
sounds
creepy.
legit.
Like we heard
Yeah.
sound and stuff, and it was like, yeah, it's some
Well,
crazy stuff.
In Belgium, there's like this castle. This is like not really haunted, but there's this castle in Ghent, and they're like notorious for like their display of all the torture mechanisms they had, and I'm like super interested in that.
Why?
But I don't
Wow.
know. It's just
That
fascinating.
sounds cool.
Yeah, like it's like the tables where they like stretch people until like
That's
their arms
messed
fall
up.
off. Yeah, and like the beheading thingies, all that.
Guillotines?
All that.
Guillotines?
Yeah.
or something?
It's easy.
All that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Great. Next question.
Well, does Amy have any spooky?
What? Oh yeah.
Oh.
You said no,
You're
though,
like,
right?
Amy needs to
I
talk
kinda-
more,
I
and
mean,
then
like-
you're just
Yeah.
like, okay, Amy's not important right now.
You know how like people say like if there's like scratching in your walls, it could be like ghosts or whatever. Like have you ever heard that?
of course. Could
I
also
always
be,
hear
like, rats,
scratching in
but-
my walls and when I'm like falling asleep.
Oh,
So
cute.
it could be it could be rats or ghosts.
My mom can do a house clearing for you. Get rid of all the evil spirits. Fun
Great.
fact. Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
She does lots of fun stuff.
I don't. Yeah, our house is pretty good. But anyways, next question. Next question.
You're like driving me insane.
You just gotta keep it going.
You're
I
like,
just want to go home.
well, you're just
No,
like, no,
I
we just
wanna
like,
just-
we want to make sure we.
I don't want it to
over-
die out. Like I don't want it to be like spooky, and then like we talk about it for 15 minutes, and then everybody's like, ugh, move on. You know what I
Do
mean?
you
That's like
think
my
that's gonna
fear.
happen?
That's my fear. It's like I
Dude,
don't
you
want.
gotta
the-
let go of
That's your
fear.
biggest fear.
That's my
That's your-
biggest
you're
fear. I
always
don't want to
supposed to
disappoint
just
the
let go.
listeners.
You're always just like, just go with the flow kind of thing. Which
Yeah,
is
just
like,
go with the flow. But
But
they
you're just
don't
like-
bore people either.
I'm
Nobody
so
wants to-
offended.
No. I'm not saying like we are boring people. We maybe we
You
probably
are, like
are.
we're probably a little bit.
Yeah, but like, yeah. Let's just keep it going. Keep her going.
All right. Favorite song.
Favorite song.
Oh
So this
wait,
question
that is
was
from George _ did George?
At George. George, shout out to you. We used to go to elementary school together, English, and so no, I really appreciate him listening. It's like he messaged me and he's like that our podcast was really cool to him. So like I really appreciate it, George. If you're listening, cool. Sick. Favorite song.
Favorite song.
You guys want to go first? Cause like I have a lot of songs that I really like, but
Yeah, I don't know. Like there's like you got your like all-time favorites, but then you have like your current favorites.
yeah,
Some
hit me with
like
both.
all-time favorites like "Hooked on a Feeling" by Blue Suede.
Yes.
Is that who?
That's it. You got it.
That's a jam. You
Mhm.
know, Bohemian Rhapsody, classic. I'm really into Conan Gray. I don't know if you guys watch him or listen to him. He's so good, and I love him. And he released a new song, Generation Y. And I love it with all my heart.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of music does he do? Is it like hip hop or like rap?
I don't even listen to hip hop.
R&B?
You know when I told you I was gonna listen to all of your like 105 Spotify playlists?
Mm-hmm.
That was before I realized how much hip hop you listen to. So
I don't
now
listen to like a lot. Like it.
It's like
It looks like it's no, but I listen to like a lot of like R&B and like rap.
yeah, rap, hip hop, all that,
Yeah.
all that stuff I don't listen to. And I'm just
That's
like,
disappointing.
I'm still like
I
gonna
have some
do
good
it. I'm still
playlists in
gonna
there.
do it.
I have like
But just
I have
like,
throwback playlists. I know you would love.
I listen to like super chill, mellow music, like Conan Gray.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
What about you, Amy?
My current favorite song would probably be the song Atoms by R.L. Grime. I think that's his name. I forget. I honestly forget. And then I really can't pick like my like all-time favorite.
Okay.
That's just my current favorite.
Wait, so your current favorite? What kind of artist is he like?
That's the only song I know by him. It's like super chill though.
That's cool. As I said before, I'm a huge Childish Gambino / Donald Glover fan. So, my favorite song would probably be of all. I don't know if it's all time because it's really different than my like general music taste. But it's called "Me and Your Mama." That's oh my god.
Oh, I was listening to that today
I
from
know.
one of your playlists,
It's
and
great.
I added it because it was like it's so good.
It's so good. It's literally a journey. Listen to it. But my current like right now, I'm listening to a lot of Brockhampton's like another really really good artist. Or they're like a boy band. It's really cool. Check them out. And yeah, I think right now I'm listening to this song that I've been obsessed with, and I pulled an all-nighter last night. I've been listening to this song on repeat. It's my new dance in the kitchen at 4 a.m. song. It's called "Blind Man" by Xavier Omar. It's really good.
Yeah, I would also like to say that probably the reason why Harris is so rushed to like get to the point is because he pulled an all-nighter.
Yeah, I'm sleep deprived. Back to back, like I pulled 2 in a row.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with you.
I have so
What?
much work.
You-
like,
but
it's,
like, just don't do it. Your sleep is like,
no, I need to do my
health
work.
is-
I have
comes
things
way
to do.
before school.
That's the thing with school. That's the issue with school. You want to go deep? Let's
yeah,
go.
I'm ready
Let's go-
for it.
let's
Are
go
you ready
deep.
for
Yeah,
it?
I'm absolutely.
Sleep deprived Harris going deep. Gotta be.
Yeah,
good.
absolutely. No, I honestly believe like school. It's frustrating because some teachers believe that their courses are like our lives revolve around their single course. Like for example, not gonna name any names, but for example, for English, my teacher may give me like 3 assignments and not consider the fact that I also have 3 other classes. So that's kind of disappointing. And so basically, I've been stacked this entire weekend, and
This entire weekend.
weekday.
I love the weekend of Thursday.
Yeah. No, so it's yeah. What can I say? A lot of work to be done. I don't know why I'm here right now.
Because
But-
you made a commitment
yeah,
and you bailed yesterday. Not
No, well, I
calling
could.
you out.
All right. Stop
I'm
making me
not.
look like the bad guy. All right, but anyways, yeah. What do you guys want to talk about school? What's your issues?
No.
Let's go.
My
You don't
issues
hate-
right now.
hate school.
School kind of sucks.
Yeah,
like, a
honestly,
lot.
I
Like,
hate every
it's
class I have.
definitely like your mental health is definitely like an all-time low during school, but then like you stop school and then suddenly you're like happy.
Mhm.
And you know, I think that says a lot about our education system.
Yeah,
Personally.
I
You
feel
know?
like we should just make the switch like Finland, like not have any work.
Oh my
it's
god,
homework.
Finland. I want to move to Finland so
Let's
bad.
move to Finland.
They just seem like such a good place. And I love Nordic countries.
But it also seems like it's like I'm just making like a really bad assumption here, but I just assume like they don't have like anywhere near our problems at all. Like it seems like they're like perfect from the outside.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like
Well, I know
they probably don't have to deal with like
They
any of the things that
pay
we
their
deal with.
teachers like in class and status-wise. Teachers are like on the same level as doctors
Mhm.
because they're
But their
Teaching
education
our
system is
children.
sick, and they actually care
Yeah.
for students. So that's
yeah.
like it's just like
I watched this YouTuber, Emma. That's it. It's just Emma. But she's from Sweden, and she's like, yeah, I'm doing an exchange program in the States because I've just always wanted to go to high school in the States. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Honestly,
you live in Sweden. You should stay there.
that's honestly like it baffles me. Just one of those. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy. School's crazy.
I'm so bored in school. I do nothing. Law, I listen to my teacher speak for 72 minutes or whatever her periods are. And then in fashion, and sometimes we sew, sometimes we just do a worksheet. And then art is just working, and yearbook is just working. Like, it's so utterly and completely boring.
But to be fair, on the other perspective, I'm just gonna challenge you for the sake of this podcast. But like, isn't that kind of nice in a sense? Because like, even though you're bored, like, you're not necessarily like jam packed all the time. Does that make sense? Like, is that fair for me to say? Like with work,
Yeah.
because like I just like personally,
Like, I definitely prefer being bored over, like,
yeah, my
pulling
schedule.
2 all-nighters
yeah.
in a row.
No, that's what I mean, right? Because I have,
But,
like,
I don't have to go to school for this. I could literally just
So it's
stay
demoralizing
home.
going to school. I mean,
Yeah.
every day because
it's
you know
so-
it's like.
I could.
Does it
I
ever
have
like bother you that like whatever you're doing right now has zero impact on what you want to do in the future?
Yeah, there's reasons I consider, like, genuinely consider dropping out
Dropping
of
out,
school
yeah,
or
that's
getting
fair.
homeschooled, you know.
Because like it at a certain point it just feels like it's not.
Like,
even
there's no
worth
point.
it.
I want to be a photographer or film.
you're already really
And
good
I
at
already
that.
took film.
There you go.
Yeah, you don't even need university. Most, like, photographers, they're like, yeah, you don't even need university for it. So, like, I'm planning to go to university because I want to live in England, and the best way to do that is to be a student there.
There you go.
So, but if I don't get accepted into university, like, I'm not going. If I don't get accepted into my one university, that's it. I'll be like, I'll figure it out, you know? So I don't
Okay.
even need high school.
I mean, you do you. That's great. I think that's great. I really respect that. Cause like, and you're good at photography too. So like, props.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
On the other hand, I can't really do that, and so it's
Well,
like,
if you want to be a comedian, yeah,
no,
you
I
could.
can't do that.
You know,
It's,
have
how do I
comedian
even
classes.
get?
dreams.
Where do I go?
You
Tell-
don't
tell
go to
me.
school. You just are. You just be.
I just
Not
be.
that I watch comedians to know how this works, but
No, I don't even know. It's too much. Yeah, I don't know. My life is a mess.
I
I'm
can
in
tell. Do you
shambles.
want to talk about it?
Sure. Ask me questions. Like this is it.
This is interview Harris's mess.
No,
of
yeah.
life.
Screw everything. Like, just interview me. Like hit me with the hard questions.
So, what makes you so? Besides, like,
Oh, I love this.
all the work and like the stress and whatever,
Okay.
is there any part of school that you really do like appreciate in a sense?
Sure, and it's gonna be another stereotypical and cliche answer, but it's also
I don't know if
completely
you
true.
noticed, I changed my question completely. I was gonna be like, what do you hate? And then I was like, what do you like about school? I just wanted to clarify that if that question made no sense because I changed my mind halfway through.
No, but like it's obviously like friends. You know, that's like the only positive I can think of. Like genuinely.
Like, you made
Some-
your friends so now you can drop out.
Yeah.
Like, because that's me.
No. So, really though, like some people are amazing individuals that literally have kept me. Like they just keep me going in school. Like I know first.
Do you want to
certain
shout them
class-
out?
Sure, I can shout out Quinn Kearney, great guy.
I've like never spoken to him.
He's
Sorry,
funny.
Quinn.
I don't even know how we're friends. I don't even know how we're friends, but we just are. Like, we're kind of different, but we're also like we have similar like sense of humor, I guess. He's just great.
He seems really funny.
I like Mustafa.
Say that much.
Mustafa Madlaw. He's also like really close friend of mine. Nika Bajaj. Shout out to her. She literally kept me going through grade 11 bio and World of Legends every day. So like that's what I meant. Like, just some people are just like they just keep you going, and it's sad because like now I don't really get to spend time with like for example Nika because we're both really busy, and now it's like you know we used to talk a lot, and now it's like now I don't have that person to talk to anymore. Well, it's not like
It's really disappointing.
it is disappointing, but it's okay. Like
sorry
we're
if that wasn't comforting.
No,
I'm
it's
not
not.
gonna- Yeah, that's so
That was-
disappointing.
that was a
Oh
sarcastic
my god.
tone. Yeah. No, keep on going with the question. Just like
Alright.
help me with
Amy, do you want to ask a question?
Oh shoot, I was not prepared for this.
You gotta talk at some point during this
On a
podcast. You're
podcast.
sitting
You need to
here.
know. Just
You're literally a
Um,
podcast listener, just because like you
Yeah,
not to call you out.
I
She
just need
just-
to listen live. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
You're just in the back listening.
Oh my god! Well, you know how like in TV shows they like have like the bleachers. full
Yeah,
of
the
Oh yeah,
audience,
I'm
yeah.
in
We're
the
gonna-
laugh track. Every time you make a joke, I'm just
Keep on going with the questions though.
Yeah. Do you have a
Alright,
question?
Nika, your turn.
Okay, cool.
I just need to think, you know?
Like genuinely ask me really deep questions, and I'll just.
Question about school
Oh,
or
the best
what
one.
is no, not even about school.
Oh, okay.
I talk about
Interview
school
me,
too.
I thought we were talking about
I always default to
So-
school, and it kind of makes me sad because I don't want to talk about
I
school.
think that's
school
because
makes me
it
sad.
consumes our lives, and it's just like why.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what we know.
Trudeau. Take that in. It consumes us. We don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on. What is? Ooh, how deep are we going?
All the way.
All the
Full
way
send.
down.
Yeah.
Okay, then what is the lowest point of your life?
Right now.
Really?
Not this podcast. But if I'm being serious, and that was really fast for me to
It was
answer, like
really
really
fast.
fast.
I've
But
thought about this.
actually, I would say 6 weeks ago there was a certain point where I was really bad. Like it was really bad. I'm being like I'm
Can
not
you,
trying to
do
like.
you remember the date?
I'm not trying.
I'm
to
trying
be-
to like sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
was
do
that
remember
when-
the date.
Was that like when school started?
No.
Oh.
Because that was like 6 weeks ago.
It was August 26th.
Did anything happen, or it's just like
I'm not-
feeling really down?
I just don't want to. I don't want to
You don't
elaborate
have
too
to.
much right now.
Okay,
Like
that's
not
fine.
on the podcast. And,
Respect.
like yeah, but I think that's enough information. But
Okay.
no, like this week has been literally one of the worst weeks ever. Like this is really low. Like I haven't had any sleep.
Have you ever talked to your teachers about extensions?
What do
Like-
you mean, like this year or like?
No, it's
Just
just like
never.
this week. Being
Oh
like,
no, I know. I wouldn't.
I would
don't do that.
suggest that.
No, I literally
Personally.
can't though. And I talked to like a certain teacher about it. Like it's just like I don't want to do that because if I have to use that card, I don't want to do it now. Does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
I've literally asked for extensions. Like
I just
all the
don't.
time.
It's just not who I am. Like I know I can get it done. I just need to put in the work. And at the end of the day, I always get it done. It's just a matter of like the thing that's
you
stressing
get
me
it
out.
done with no sleep though.
No, I
Such a
that,
big
like I
problem.
know to a certain extent I know my limits, like like how far I can go, and like this is like really close to the limit. But I knew I could still do it, and I did it. So and now
Wow.
I'm here. But I
Which-
also know that I have other stuff to do, and by end of tomorrow I'll be fully done from those things. So, yeah, it's honestly like it's a grind. It's been a grind. I had very little sleep. I don't even eat a lot just because like I don't have.
That's so bad.
Yeah, it's
Is
really
that-
bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And it's not like I'm prioritizing friends over work either. It's just so much work. It's so much work.
Are you glad
I
you're
think
free
it's
to
just
do a
specific to-
podcast so you have more work to do?
Yeah, no, it's like I'm being stretched thin, and I'm sorry. Like we were supposed to record yesterday, and we didn't record yesterday because like I just genuinely couldn't.
Honestly, it's not even a problem because like I was like that's the most inconvenient thing I've ever heard, and like all the plans I had like they're not happening. So like
I'm
don't
sorry.
even worry about it. Like
I'm sorry.
fine.
I'm sorry, but
No,
I
it's
really
fine.
mean that because like even today, like I'm so stressed right now. I'm not gonna bore them with that, but you know. Do you guys want to keep talking about me, or do we want to like go on to other questions? And because if you have more questions, I'm fine.
Do you
with
have a
it.
I
question?
have a question now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna ask you what your biggest fear is.
Okay.
That's good.
So
Classic question.
no, I can give you an honest answer. Before I do though, I just want to say like I write a lot. Like I write down how I feel when I feel it.
Oh, you like
most
you
of the time.
journal?
Yeah, I wouldn't really call it that.
Like,
It's
do you
more
write
like-
it in
You
like
write
the
it.
notes in your phone?
Yes,
So
that's it.
it's like
I do that
it's
too.
journaling, basically.
I do that a lot
really
more.
Don't.
I do that
hold
so
all
much.
my feelings inside.
No, I do that too, but like I use that, like that's still
You know,
me. I don't
you're
share
still
that with
taking it out though. I don't.
No, but like that's not taking it out. It's just recording.
No,
like nobody
no,
sees
like
that.
that's yeah, but that's the point. You like have it, you write it down. That's like why journaling's a thing.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
don't
I
know.
probably should tell my
I don't know why.
problems.
I don't even know why. Right? I guess you're right in a sense. I do let it out, but my biggest fear is being mediocre. I think that's my biggest fear. Actually,
what about
I have a
lower
couple.
than mediocre?
Huh?
What about lower than mediocre? Is that better or worse?
What's lower than mediocre?
Mediocre is like medium, but like not that great.
No, mediocre is like average, like the same as everybody. What's like lower than average? You're still not. That's still not considered
Yeah, but-
mediocre. You know what I mean? That's not as bad as mediocre to me, because that means you're different. That means you're just really messed up.
I
You know
love
what I'm
being
saying?
really messed up as
Like-
opposed to following trends.
I don't want to be stuck at some job that like a 9-to-5 job that I hate. I don't want to be the same as everybody else. That's my biggest fear. And another big fear that I have is like the fear of regret. Like I hate regret. I don't want to feel like I'm missing out on something. Like I have FOMO, fear of missing out. And I think my spontaneity is like really, really based on my fear of missing out. Like I don't want to miss anything out. So then I'm more spontaneous. And also, my lack of will to live judges my spontaneity a lot in a bad way. Think about it. Deep stuff right there.
Whoa.
See, I'm not really
Okay.
like I'm at a certain point where I'm like I don't really care who I tell this to. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I know you're like they can't
No,
see it, but you're
respect.
making
I have like
you're making
friends.
faces and stuff.
Yeah. I just wasn't expecting that from you.
No, I know.
I was
know.
just like
I'm-
slightly
I'm being
confused
open.
by the wording.
I also like kind of that sentence before you're like, you know, my will to live. I was like, didn't really understand.
No,
that
my
first
lack of
one.
will to okay, here, let me explain it to you. My lack of will to live just means that like I don't want to like I just don't
Yeah.
care sort of.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And since I don't care, I'm more willing to do things, if that makes sense. Yeah, because you have less care, then you're more like you're more free with what you do.
Like you don't care what happens to
It's
you.
like, for example, you pick up drugs, which I'm not doing. Just a terrible example for you.
So are you a sociopath?
Define sociopath. And yes.
You should
probably.
watch the Shane Dawson documentary series.
I don't know. That's some deep stuff. Any more questions?
We can move on, I think.
Okay.
What's the next question we got?
Thanks for the question. Who's that question by again?
It was favorite song
By
from
Greg?
George.
From George.
From George.
Do you not know who
No, I do.
this person was?
Yeah, that got really deep.
Yeah,
So,
his username's complicated, link in description. I'm tagging all these people in the description.
You do that.
Okay, Earth to Amna asks, I've been thinking of
who is that, by the way? Sorry.
Amna.
I don't know who
I don't
that
know
is.
her last name. She's in our grade.
Yeah, she goes to.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
Amna, if you're listening and
I'm
Harris
not-
doesn't know who
I
you are.
don't think I've ever met you, but if we have, by any chance, I am so sorry. I don't think we have, though.
This is Amna.
Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Of course I know Amna. I'm sorry, I have the biggest brain fart. Of course, she's such a lovely
He's running
person.
off of 5 hours sleep within the past like 48 hours.
She's
so,
such a wonderful individual. She's so intelligent. Shout out to her.
At Earth to Amna.
Yeah, I'm like, who is that?
Okay, so she asked, I've been thinking of starting a podcast. Any tips to start? And I read this and I was like, that's funny because we were at Subway and we're like, let's start a podcast, and we did. And that's like the only thing I could say is just
Yeah.
do it and just
Yeah.
see what
I
happens.
think you're perfect.
We
That's
pressed
perfect.
I think
record
we
and
were
then just
talking
talked for an
about this
hour.
at lunch, weren't we? Like we've done one episode, so we
yeah,
don't know.
we don't know anything.
Yeah, you're
like if you
asking the
think
wrong
it's
like,
that good
just
for us
make
to
sure it's recording.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. That's,
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I would go for it. I 100% support anybody. And I think the hardest thing is taking that first step, if you think about it. Like, with anything, taking that first step is, like, the hardest thing sometimes. For us, like, it was, like, let's just sort of do it. I think we were just hyped
Yeah.
up about it, which is great.
Well,
like-
knowing that you and I have both wanted to do a podcast since like
Yeah.
we were children,
And then we were like, oh my gosh, let's just do it. And then
Yeah.
we just sort of did it.
and then Amy was
And then
just
I was
there.
just in
But,
the
like-
right place at the right time.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, I don't know what you signed. I don't think you realized what you signed up for. You're like, yeah, let's go do a
Yeah,
podcast.
it's fun.
Yeah. But, yeah, I thought about it before, but I'd never, like, I didn't, like, really have a mic or anything either. But, like, I've never really considered it because I was, like, sort of, like, hesitant to make that, like, leap.
Yeah, well, it's convenient because I want to go into film and stuff, so I have a microphone. If we ever film this, I have cameras. I also have the Adobe Suite. So
You
I
got
have,
all the tools.
I have Photoshop to make the
Got all
thumbnails.
the
I
knickknacks.
have Premiere if we edit videos. I have.
You're
Audition,
also
like-
like really good at that stuff too.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
Yeah, so
So
I
you
also have it, but
on a-
honestly, you can use it all with. You can do it all.
Basically,
with free
yeah.
programs.
Basically, you
record
just
it on
need
your
to be
phone.
super talented, like Mika. No, but we would love to be a guest on your show.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should invite us if you start it.
Yeah,
you should invite us.
That's great. Find a topic. Like, it doesn't have to be like you know what I mean. You can have like a topic or whatever. Like, it can be like science or like politics or whatever you're into, whatever you fancy.
Yeah, I don't talk to you that much, so I don't know what you're into, but
No, that's great.
we'll figure it out.
Great.
It'll be a get to know Amna podcast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It'll be
Just
your
like
first
me.
podcast.
We'll just hammer you with really deep questions
Yeah.
and then get judged for.
Yeah, what's your
the day
darkest secret,
later.
Amna? Comment down below.
Yeah, everybody. Go comment down
Everyone,
below.
comment down. It'll be like a
Question of the
support. Support. What's your
What's your deepest fear?
Your deepest fear /
Biggest regret in life?
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a little support group, so just like comment down below.
Yeah.
We'll figure it all out.
Yeah.
It'll be a good time. Okay, so Harris, the answer.
we can skip that. That was just jokes.
I gotta.
Well, no, we'll skip it.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't even know the answer to this question.
Neither do I. That was sort of the joke.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't know you. Okay, anyways, they don't get it.
Yeah,
Continue.
no, just skip.
Okay, I guess you guys will never know.
Mm-hmm.
Kayla Guilford actually sent 2 questions and a statement, to say the least. So the first question is, how did you all meet? What were your first impressions of each other? And that's Kayla_Guilford_.
So, our first impressions of each other. Are we talking about?
Oh, like this year or like 8th
That's what I was
grade?
gonna say.
There's like
No,
a big
yeah.
difference. Because we
I'll talk about like 8th grade.
No, sorry, I
Wow.
don't remember first impressions because we didn't.
Yeah, I
talk
don't
to
remember
you.
either. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
I know.
lie. Yeah.
Should we tell our origin story? First,
Oh, we
though?
should definitely tell our
Yeah.
right?
So this is our origin story. Go for it.
Okay, so Amy and I and a girl named Bishop, who I'm sure you guys all know. Shout out to you, Bishop. We sat in like a row of desks because.
So this is elementary school.
This is
You
8th
wanna
grade.
throw it,
So
yeah.
in yeah.
Yeah. So like for math and like geography or whatever, like the classes would switch. So
Harris was in the other class.
Harris
by
was
the
in the
way.
So-
other class. Amy, Bishop, and I
Wait,
were all
do you want to explain? Like, okay, so
all
I
in the
was
same class, and then
a new kid though.
Yeah,
Harris
well,
was
my
the new
desk
kid.
was always empty because no one sat there.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if I just noticed there was stuff
Yeah,
in there
when they
or
were,
Mr. Tate was like, "There's a new kid, by the way," and he sits right there because that seems a little weird.
I think
Um,
we noticed there was like stuff. In
Yeah.
your
And I
desk.
think he did say there was
What?
someone new. Just
Yeah,
be like,
I just sort of happened to. I moved and then I came to the elementary school, and then yeah, I sat down in that desk.
yeah, and then I guess we noticed and we were intrigued. Amy
Yeah.
had like a pad
I
of
had
sticky
so
notes.
many sticky notes that I never used, and I think we were like we should just be like friendly
Yeah.
and leave him a note.
So we left a note in his desk,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Super elementary school.
yeah,
like,
Yeah.
super.
cliche.
You know, it wasn't a love note or anything. It was probably just
Yeah.
like, "Hi, my name's Mika," or "What's your name?" Probably
yeah,
was the first
something like
one.
yeah.
I don't know.
No, because we always sign them like.
Yeah, we signed it A and B.
Yeah. I was like, what's going on? I was really confused.
But yeah, and then he responded. So the next day in class, when we switched again, we'd see, like, the note that was left.
Yeah, so they would leave questions, and then I would answer them, and then I would ask questions, and they would answer them. And we would basically, since we had, our classes would switch between, like, different classrooms, we would always just sort of,
Yeah.
we would never talk in person.
No,
though.
we like
Keep
never
that in
spoke
mind.
to each other.
No. Sometimes we
Never.
played like tic tac toe.
Yeah, and
But,
like
through
Hitman.
yeah, but we would
notes.
never
Um,
verbally make contact, which is so funny.
Yeah.
And so, I was only there for 4 months, but then by the end, we just sort of, it was great. It was a great
Yeah.
experience.
We
Well-
had so many sticky notes, and
Yeah.
Mika kept all of them.
I kept all of them in my pencil case, and then at the end of the year, we gave them all back to Harris with a bunch of chocolate, and
Yeah.
he refused to take the chocolate.
I didn't want it to, I'm a nice
and
guy.
I was so mad because we already spent the
We-
money, and then like
I gave
all
it
the
back
other
so you can
random.
eat it. Yeah.
No, but we
No,
didn't
but
get
it's
to
for
eat it.
you.
It was for you, and then I don't even like chocolate that much.
I know,
Oh,
but
yeah,
that's
I was
on
gonna
you
bring
for letting Joe
Belgian
eat
chocolate,
all of
yeah.
it.
I forgot.
That's okay.
Because-
I'm not that
yeah.
hurt. I had Belgian chocolate recently.
But yeah.
I'll bring it to you next week.
And so then after I went out and then I bought you guys some stuff and then I was like,
yeah, and then
here
we
you
were
go.
mad because he didn't accept our stuff.
I know. That's just
But
wow.
you made us-
What a nice guy I was
Yeah.
back then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that was our origin story. Hope you like it.
And then we
Subscribe.
didn't talk for like ever.
Yeah.
Ever
no,
after
What happened?
that. Maybe
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit the summer going into grade 9 because a whole bunch of us would like be bike riding around the neighborhood.
I remember that. I remember.
The
That was
one
Bike
time?
riding.
The one time it was like
Do you know what I'm
every
talking
single
about?
No, it was, like-
day.
No. There's that one time. I don't know if you were you there for that.
Probably.
There's that one time where we literally had a bike squad. I'm telling you, like 15
yeah,
I
that was
people.
every
That was
day.
like all the time.
What?
That
I don't
happened
know if
all
you
the
were
time.
just part of it.
I
Once.
was
I
part of
remember
it
going
once.
to your
Oh,
house.
that's well. I know you didn't have a. I don't know if you didn't have a bike or it was
Oh,
still
yeah.
in boxes. So you would run next to us, and we're like, "What is wrong with you, Aaron?"
I remember. I'm like,
So maybe
I'll
we
just
just-
run, and then
So
Joe
I think
gave me his
I think
bike.
we kept going up to you.
Yeah.
You're just being like, "Man, I don't want to run." But no, you were there a couple
No.
times.
I was there once.
Well,
or a
you
couple
ran
times, yeah.
once, I'm sure. And
No,
then
because
know
like
you
I
didn't.
didn't I don't know where my bike was, but then I got Joe's bike. I ran to Joe's house. I remember that. That was a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that.
Highlight.
that was. I
Highlight.
love that summer. That was so good. That was like peak of
Yeah.
London
Very
living.
In Pizza London, yeah. But yeah, and then I guess we just never really talked after
No,
that.
we did a
until-
drama project together, Harris and I.
Yeah.
Saltwater Moon.
I don't know.
Oh
if Harris-
my gosh.
I have the script in my room.
Oh
kid you not.
my gosh,
Oh my
I
God.
totally
Every
forgot
time I
about
clean
that.
it-
We should like do it.
I totally
Well, it's only
forgot about
it's a
that.
2-person, so you just have
We
to be
did
the
so
listener
good
again.
too. I remember that.
Oh my god.
That was a good time. I totally forgot about that. Anyways, so yeah, now we're just sort of
Yeah, and then
We
you
just sort of
appeared. I don't
grew
know what
apart.
happened. You
yeah,
just started
like a couple weeks ago, I went to McDonald's and you came with us.
Well, I know like before like some of us went to Starbucks and you were there, and then like you just like hung out with like Jamie and Riley and Adrian and all of them. But I was just like,
oh yeah.
we don't talk to Harriet. Like, not that
Yeah.
I was never opposed, of course, but I was just like, I was so confused. And then
Yeah.
yeah, and then you got added to the group
To
chat
the
when
group chat,
they went
when
to
we
McDonald's.
Yeah.
And
Um,
then I was
and
like,
then
I
I
want
wanted to-
Starbucks.
Oh yeah.
And then Amy and Harris came to Starbucks with me, and then 2 days later we went to Subway, and then we made
'Cause,
podcasts.
yeah, I wanted Subway.
Our relationship went from 0 to 100 within approximately the span of 5 days.
It's pretty crazy. I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
cool.
it's good.
I love making new old friends. Let that
Uh-huh.
sink in.
Aw, how cute.
I'm sorry, I just totally took over your couch.
That's okay. I just hope you're not too far away
From
from the microphone.
sleeping? Oh.
No, from the microphone.
That too. No, it's cool. My voice carries.
Let's hope.
It definitely does. Up here. Oh. Anyways. Next question.
Okay, so then Kayla _Guilford_ also asked, "Can you give me money?" And then
The
she
answer to
said,
that.
"I need some money."
The answer to that, Kayla,
Is no.
I really wish I had money.
is
No.
if you have money, we have a GoFundMe in the description.
For Harris Coffee's money.
Yeah, my coffee fund. So, please.
Oh my god, we should do a coffee house, but it's actually just to raise money for Harris to get coffee to combat
Yeah.
his
So.
lack of sleep.
Yeah, exactly. So, no, we don't have money. Sorry.
Yeah.
if you do
have
have
a
money-
job, Kayla.
Yeah.
Why do you need money? Like,
I'm pretty
that's
sure
probably
you're
what-
working right now.
And the amount of people that have jobs and are like, I don't have money. I'm like, okay, like, sure, you maybe don't have spending money, but, like, you definitely get paid every week.
Yeah. And then I'm like unemployed. I'm like, haha, I actually don't have money.
Yeah. I still just have money I saved from when I worked at Timmy's, like, a year and a half ago.
That's great. Good. Good budgeting. Budgeting.
Well, no, it's because my dad price matched me.
Mm.
So I just have all that money. Because I spent all of mine, except for, like, $90 out of the
Okay.
2,700.
Do we have any more questions?
Yes,
Or is
there's
that
one
it?
more.
Okay.
From Molly Schn.
That's my
Amy,
sister.
Amy's sister. She asked, "Do you miss your sister?" Which I believe is specifically directed towards Amy.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was for
towards
me.
me. No.
Oh, okay.
My sister's in France right now, by the way. So yeah. Yeah, sure, I miss her.
Sure.
Sure.
I'll say
Sure.
yes, because
we're saying that for
she's
the
a
podcast.
fan of the podcast.
So, can't say no.
I miss you.
She doesn't actually.
You're so mean.
I know. It's just, yeah, it's
No, but like I do miss her. I
That's
think.
you know, it's like I miss my brother. Like
Yeah.
not like
Not like
crazy.
actively. I'm not like sad.
No, I just like it'd be cool to, like, see you every like couple months or something. But whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. What are we at right now? Do we want to check or like?
Go do a classic check. Um.
Really struggling. Watch it like not be recording.
Oh, 45 minutes.
That's a pretty good.
I thought it wasn't recording for a second. I was like, there's no way I can tell Harris that we have to stay for another like hour because
Yeah, that would not
it wasn't
fly well.
recording. Oh, that was the most stressful thing I've ever been through in my whole life. Oh
I
my
don't want to be
god.
that stressed. I want to like freak out.
There just wouldn't be a podcast this
There'd be
week.
like a
There-
10-minute podcast.
Yeah, I don't think there would be a podcast this week if it wasn't recording. Anyways, it is recording.
So that's
And we're
good.
glad
Yeah.
you're listening still. If you've made it, congrats.
Yeah.
This one,
Wow.
I feel like, was a lot more boring.
Yeah, it was pretty boring.
It is. It is. It still is. We're still rolling, by the way.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, we can still talk about. That's why
yeah.
I'm
Let's talk about
challenging me.
something
Like, I wanna-
That was
Interesting.
45 minutes. I feel so bad for them. Oh my god.
That was like the most like mediocre
most of the people that
45
like
minutes
really like
of my life. It was
Ouch.
so mediocre.
That's what I
That's
mean,
really
like, that's-
offensive because his biggest fear is
I
being
know.
mediocre, and like he's here, and
I told
it's
you
causing.
from the beginning. I'm like, hey, we gotta make great content. That's the goal.
And now we're making
That's
like
mediocre
okay
content.
content.
Oh, this is so disappointing.
I know. I'm
but
so
honestly,
sad.
the people
So
that
let's
do,
pick it up now.
yeah, that's
Let's
true.
pick- what do we do?
We can't
It's
talk
fun.
about things that they don't find interesting.
Well,
We
all the
gotta talk
people
about
that
things
listen, well, they sent in the questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
send in
what-
more interesting questions.
Well, I asked for juicy cues, and I got like,
Ask
your
for
opinion?
even more juicy
Oh my-
cues next time.
those aren't juicy. I need like some gossip and like deep, dark secrets. So next
Ooh.
time we ask, I need like some
juicy
some
cues.
good questions.
Okay, I have like a really quick thing we can talk about.
Okay.
Do you guys know who Norm Kelly is?
He's like
No.
running for our like district or something.
Yeah,
or
so he's
in
like
Toronto or something.
he's like a Toronto councillor,
Okay.
right? And he's really active on social media, especially Twitter.
Okay.
He's like super like millennial focused. He's super funny too though.
okay.
like- He has like merch, and here I'll show you what it looks like. And it's literally just like that. It just says dad on the
Oh
shirt.
my god.
That's
He's known
so
as the
funny.
sixth dad, and he defended Drake. During when Drake and Meek Mill had beef, he's like, Meek Mill, you can't come to Toronto. Like he banned Meek Mill. It's so funny. And then he has like 50,000 followers on Twitter. He's so funny too, though. Like he has a sense of humor. So then I was like, hey, this is great. Then I made a playlist on Spotify because that's what I do. I made a playlist on Spotify of just Drake songs. It's like 20 Drake songs. And I tweeted Norm Kelly. And I said, at Norm Kelly, here, I'll read the tweet. I made you a great playlist just in time for hashtag Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoy it. And at Spotify, hire me? Question mark.
Honestly, they should. You make so many playlists.
And then Norm Kelly liked my post. He noticed me. That was great. That was a great moment.
Norm Kelly.
noticed me.
You.
I made a great fire playlist, and he saw it, which is great. I felt
That's great.
appreciated. That's
We
what I just
should,
wanted to say.
Oh,
That's
speaking of like getting noticed by famous people, I definitely
Yeah.
didn't get noticed, but there's a photographer like Peter McKinnon. Did I tell this story last time?
it. No.
No.
Okay, so there's this photographer named Peter McKinnon. He's a YouTuber.
Oh, Peter McKinnon. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, oh my god,
I love
he's
Peter
so great.
McKinnon.
And he like moved to a new office relatively recently, and he said it's in Newmarket, and I was like, cool, I know where Newmarket is. My cousins live by Newmarket, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I went to Newmarket. We're just walking down to like the main street. And my cousin and I, my mom and her boyfriend, we're just walking out, and then I just like stopped dead in my tracks, and they're like, "Are you okay? Like, do you need help?" And I'm like, just like staring at this building because I recognized it from his
Yeah.
videos, and it's like literally his office.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna flip out.
Did you go see him?
I didn't knock him. Well,
What?
it's above the coffee
Oh.
shop. You have to like go into the coffee shop and like go through the back door and like walk up the stairs. I
I
wasn't about to do that.
was gonna say you should have met him.
Yeah.
He's
I
a great-
wish.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Oh my god.
Did you at least go in the coffee shop and like check if he's in there?
No. I think it was actually gone. I think like his
Not a true fan.
no, but like his daughter was like in the midst of being born, or like he was like
You lost
home
me.
for like 3 weeks or something because he had just got a new daughter or something like that. I don't
Just
really know.
got a
Just
new
got a new
Just
daughter.
got it's just like it was
Just bought
showed up
one.
in the mail.
Stork
Oh
drop
my
her.
god.
Great. Yeah. I mean, I think this is pretty good for, not pretty good, but still, like, this is good in quantity.
Quantity, not quality.
for our second
Quantity
podcast.
versus
We promise it will
quality.
get better.
It'll
Get better.
So,
So,
maybe.
Amna, as you know,
Start a podcast. Don't do it like we
don't
did.
take tips from us though.
No.
That's definitely not what you should do.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was hoping this would be like really funny because you're so sleep deprived. I thought you'd be like really loopy.
Yeah, but like,
you're
I am
just,
kind of, but like I
you-
got really
You're
beat.
just so chill. You feel like it seems like you're more just
I
like
passed
on
that
weed or
stage though.
something.
I passed that stage.
You
Like,
passed the loopy stage.
yeah.
And you're just
This
crashed.
morning I was like crazy. Now I'm just sort of like existential.
Well, we can
Life
talk about
crisis.
existential crises.
Yeah, just for like
I
a
love
sec.
that.
Okay.
It's my favorite topic.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I don't
What do we
even-
want to talk about?
What even is an existential crisis?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's just, well, the word exist is inside of it. So it's like you're having a crisis about like what's going on with your existence, your life. I think it's just your
Mhm.
life crisis. Your fifth life crisis.
Yeah.
That's what I call it. Because it's not midlife because we're not 50. But then we're also, yeah.
Midlife is more like 40.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I mean,
but still.
anytime could be the mid-life if you tried hard enough.
True.
I mean, maybe you're having a crisis and it is actually your midlife crisis because you're gonna die when you're like 32.
That makes me feel so great.
I'm like not trying to like put people down like I always do.
So basically you're saying that I'm going to die in...
No, you can't. I need you for my coffee shop.
That's true. And then you're gonna have to hire me
For-
before then.
We're
the
still
yearbook.
going to be doing this podcast. In
Oh,
like
you want
30
to tell
years.
you want to tell the
Oh.
listeners on your hopes and aspirations of
Ooh.
opening a
Oh,
coffee
so
shop?
I want to open. Well, let's not say a coffee shop because I don't actually like coffee.
That's so
Well,
dis.
dissing against Harris's existence.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I will then. Well, who knows? I currently, as it stands, don't like coffee. I don't hate it. Well, no, I kind of do. Like, I definitely wouldn't drink it on any circumstance.
Why? It's so
It
great.
kind of tastes really bad.
It tastes
Okay,
so
I used to think
good.
that, but it's literally what keeps me going.
Yeah, I think that's why.
No,
Well,
it's
also,
like the single
I
reason
eat to,
aside
like,
from music.
I eat to, like, enjoy. That's, like, people
Mhm.
are like, you're so picky. And I was like, I'm not, like, picky as far as, like, specific categories and types of food go. I'm picky in the sense that I just need it to taste good.
Mhm.
And I have standards because I'm European. And a
But
lot
that-
of
what does that have
people
to do with
here,
coffee?
Yeah, coffee is
Well,
delicious.
because it doesn't taste good,
No,
so
it
I'm not going to
tastes
do it.
Amazing.
I'm not going to
It's so
consume
great.
it.
You're missing.
Anyway, so I was going to open up a cafe. I've always wanted to open up a restaurant, so then I was like, I should do it.
Yeah.
And I'll probably, I'm hoping for some cultural fusion, but I'm Belgian, so probably a lot of Belgian influences. The bottom half, because there'll be 2 stories, of course. Bottom half is like pretty like white and like lots of plans with like woven furniture, very bohemian
So you want to
style.
have like a juxtaposition between like
Yeah.
the first floor and the second floor.
And the second floor is going to be like super industrial looking
That's neat. That's a
and
neat
like kind of
concept.
I think that's
unfinished.
gonna be a
What's
cool
it gonna be called?
cafe.
Just call
Um,
it juxtaposition.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Okay,
like look
I don't
up the
know.
French word for it or something. Like
Yeah.
is it a French word? Probably not.
But
I
that's a
don't
great
know.
idea. Totally on board with
yeah,
it.
I
Should do
totally
it.
want to
Yeah,
work there.
and because I do photography, all of the pictures in the cafe would just be my pictures, so I don't have to pay anyone. And then it also advertised my photography business. But anyways, that's important because Harris has job security with me. So in 20 years, I have to.
So if I fail as a comedian, I can get hired by me.
Yeah, I also gave Tyler Macklem and Bishop job security today.
that's
Why
great.
can't- why
I'd
can't
love
I
to work
get
with
job
her.
security?
Amy
Some
also has
security
job
over here.
security.
Okay.
This like has to happen now. I have all this,
Mhm.
all these people, all these
You already have
families
4
relying on
employees.
me. I do. I think Adrian also has job
5
security.
employees. Lots of employees.
Yeah, I don't know where this would be. You guys might have to like move out to like Finland or something.
That's great.
I'm down for that.
Well, if I fail as a comedian, that's great. I get to have. I would assume you would pay for my flight though.
I think I actually might have to.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyways, that's great. What about Amy? Do you have any like dreams or aspirations you hope to accomplish?
I just wanna be happy, you know?
Oh,
How
that's
How
a
do
good
you
family.
want to achieve that though? Give me like more.
I don't
I'm
know.
glad
I've
you still
always
have
wanted to live in like the mountains. I just think that's really cool.
I dig that.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
love
want to
the
have a
mountains.
horse. I don't know why.
So
I don't
like, are you
ride
thinking like a
horses.
mountain stable kind of?
Yeah, mountain stable, but like by the sea. Like it's
By
like
the sea,
everything.
and-
Oh,
kid's
like
named River.
BC.
Yeah,
And your
basically.
kid is named River.
And my kid's named River.
Perfect.
Oh,
Sounds
that's
so.
such an aesthetic. You could
Right?
like your life is gonna become a Pinterest board.
That's like what I want.
You want your life to
a
be
Pin-
able
yeah.
to be represented within a Pinterest board.
Hmm.
I dig it.
Great.
Thanks.
What's your aspirations in life?
I don't know. I guess that's funny because like I guess it is to be happy. How do I achieve that? I don't know. I'm still kind of looking.
Therapy's a good start.
Wow, that hurts. Ouch.
I'm just saying that from experience. It's a
No,
good
I don't
start.
think that's how I'm gonna find happiness. And I don't think therapists are gonna get me as
I
well
was
as I
talking
get
to
myself.
someone today, and they're like, because you know, like BetterHelp has been advertised. I'm not advertising this, not sponsored, because I've heard bad reviews apparently. But they're like, yeah, it's like $30 an hour, and I'm like, they're like, that's so expensive. I was like, have you ever been to therapy before? Because it's like over $100 an hour.
Yes, yeah. I don't have money.
30 is like, yeah, probably why it's bad, because it's $30 an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, just throwing that out there.
that's great though.
That's
I
entertaining.
think that is this good for
I
episode 2.
mean, I think you're so done. You were like falling asleep over there.
No,
a
like
little
I'm
bit.
fine with continue. I just want to know like time wise.
We're at 56.
Okay.
That's a solid podcast.
Yeah.
We'll make it like 4 minutes longer.
Yeah, reach an hour.
We could. I don't really.
Or should we keep it at like 59 minutes so that like people don't see like the full hour? You know how like
Ugh.
you do
yeah.
like $9.99 instead of 10 because 10 looks more expensive than
Sure.
$9.99. So we ought to keep it at like 59.
Like
59.
I don't
Okay.
even think we need to have like a certain number. Like we can if we wanted. Like I'm just saying for future. Like we don't really need to. Like,
No, we
stop
don't.
at like 59 exactly every single time down to like the second as the same like as our first episode. But anyways, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. We're all going through stuff, or at least I am.
Harry's
It's just
going
me.
through a lot.
Yeah, it's
I'm
just
not.
me.
I'm just kind of bored, you know?
Yeah. I'm just kind
Just
of
need to, like-
confused.
Hopefully I feel like we just need to find like a like we just gotta grasp onto like what we want from this podcast and like do a good job every week and hopefully we don't have so much work, you know, like for
Yeah.
filming and like recording. But yeah, it's been a ride.
It's been real.
a ride.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week, hopefully. If
Yeah.
you still decide to tune in.
If we still decide to make it.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye.